Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Inventions. Last episode was kind of a rough one. Man, everything that could possibly have gone wrong last episode pretty much went wrong. So, couple things. You guys are absolutely right. Put a door here, problem solved. Hopefully won't get blown up going into the nether anymore. Why I didn't think of that, it's probably because I'm a professional Minecrafter, as you all know by now, I'm sure. Also, the issues we were having with IC2, the reason is essentially because I thought that immersive engineering was able to convert RF to EU, just like it does in Infinity Evolve, for example. And that is normally the case, but in this mod pack, that is disabled. So, the reason that we were having issues converting our RF power and running it into our metal former here was basically because the two aren't compatible. You can't just convert using wire connectors alone. So, I did some research, I looked into a couple things, and it turns out that there's actually a pretty good RF to EU converter in the pack from Router Reborn. And check this thing out. This thing has the easiest recipe ever. A plank and 2 redstone. I almost have to believe that that's changed specifically for this pack. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up a little bit of industrial craft today, and we're going to get into that a little bit. So we've got our metal former here. It's got full power. It's all good to go, and that will allow us to do some various things, various components, make some useful things and stuff like that. And that will be quite useful. What I ultimately kind of want to work my way up to, like, a nuclear reactor would be cool, but also kind of unnecessary. Probably more than I need. I do, however, have a few things that I should probably get into, like a quarry quarry's buildcraft, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, let's take a look at those drills that we were looking at last episode, because that's kind of my big goal with immersive engineering, is to get my hand on a drill. But there's some stuff that I need to make. I gotta make a whole bunch of these guys. I'm gonna need titanium, and for titanium I need either an arc furnace or a blast furnace. And the arc furnace might actually be the way to go for that. Let's just take a look. Let's see. Maybe that's a blueprint that I need to find? I don't know. The arc furnace is not something I'm super familiar with. So let's take a look at the blast furnace instead. Let's see. This is our... Wow, that's a lot of power. 1 HU per tick. I'm assuming that's... Yeah, that's probably a lot of power. Okay. So we could look at the Tech Reborn option. Cupronickel heating coil. Constantin or cupronickel? What's cupronickel? Nickel and copper. Okay, and I would need 4 of those. An advanced machine casing. So I'm going to need a compressor. So that's easy enough. Let's take a look and see. Compressor, we need a basic machine casing. And we need one of these electronic circuit guys. So I think we can probably pull that off. Let's head down here. And let's see, we don't have enough to make one of those just yet. That's okay. Let's just make, let's make like 16 of those. Sure. And then we also need to make a whole bunch of these guys. There we go. And now, I do have redstone, right? Yeah, I do. There it goes doing that thing again, where stuff isn't going where it's supposed to for some reason. Kind of weird. Whatever. All right, let's put that stuff away, and let's go ahead and make ourselves a compressor. Do I not have any smooth stone? No, I totally have smooth stone. That is the most frustrating thing. It was working fine, and then I started recording, and now, for some reason, it's decided, Welsknight, I don't like you anymore, so I'm just not going to work. I don't know, whatever. Okay, actually, we can probably run that like so. This thing should have power, right? Yeah, all the power. Awesome. Okay, so the compressor is what we needed to make some of this other stuff. So let's take a look. Diamond drill. Maybe we should focus on getting the basic drill before we work on the diamond one. Steel ingots, re-batteries. There's a lot of crafting components here, but I think it's all pretty easy stuff. The electronic circuit we can make no problem. The re-battery is basically just tin item casing. So basically just tin. Essentially, a little bit of rubber, a little bit of redstone. I think we can pull it off. I'm going to go ahead and make myself the basic drill, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got our metal former doing its thing. It's turning this stuff into tin plates. I can also turn this directly into tin cable, which is super useful. But it's also kind of taking its time a little bit. So I'd like to take a look and see if maybe we can throw a speed upgrade of some sort in there. And I believe this right here is what we need, an overclocker upgrade. Now, I need coolant cells, and that means I need an extractor. No, I don't. Tin plate extruding will make empty cells. Okay. So, let's just yank that guy out of there, change this guy to extruding, and throw a couple of those in. And that will allow us to make empty cells. And then we got to surround them with tin plate. Man, that's some complicated stuff. That's some very complicated stuff. There we go. I was going to say, did that break? Did it not work? What happened? Okay. So let's try this out. I do that. Nothing. Okay. So I need to fill it with coolant, I believe, in order to make this. So a coolant cell is essentially an empty cell and IC2 coolant. IC2 coolant is made somehow. Great. Thanks for that. I think isn't it like a bottling machine or something like that? Let me look around here, guys. I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I think this is what we need. The fluid solid canning machine, I believe, is the thing. So, let's see if we can get our hands on one of those. Canning machine. There we go. Because we want to be able to make fluids, obviously. So, basic machine frame. Electronic circuit thingy. I need more of these. Tell me I'm not completely and totally out of copper, because I will be sad. No, of course not. It's just the thing doing its thing. Although my hammer is broken. So let's actually grab these, and I'm going to get a bunch of the components here crafted. I'll come back in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. Now, I may be completely and totally incorrect about this, so fair warning. And if so, I'm sure the comments will rage, because I'm sure that a lot of you know IC2 significantly better than I do. Let's see here. Iron furnace, this guy. And JK. Totally forgot that I need one of these guys. So, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw that back in there. Make one of those. And now I should be able to make this thing. There we go. Fluid solid canning machine. Hopefully this is the machine I need, because if not, y'all are going to laugh at me. That's okay, though. I don't mind. I freely admit, this is one mod. Believe it or not, IC2, the thing is that IC2 was really kind of in its heyday before I started playing modded Minecraft. By the time that I started playing my modded Minecraft, IC2 had really been kind of overcome in popularity by mods like Thermal Expansion, Ender.io, Mindfactory Reloaded, etc., etc. So I was kind of late to the party there, and I never learned IC2. Some people know it like the back of their hands, like this was their bread and butter back in the day. Not me, not this guy. And honestly, I don't know. Fill cell from tank, fluid enrich. Okay, I think that's what we need, but I don't know how to actually make coolant. And it doesn't tell me. Hot spring water. Oh, here we go. IC2 coolant. Okay, so water plus lapis lazuli dust makes coolant. Okay, that's actually easy. I can totally do that. I can do the thing. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I think we do need a fluid transposer, though. Maybe? Possibly. Let's take a look at that one more time. So, water. Unless I can just... I wonder if I can just dump water in there. I doubt it. I highly doubt that's the case, but it's worth checking. It's worth checking, because if we can save the trouble of making ourselves a fluid transposer, it might be worth it. I'm just saying. And it's super dark outside, and there's probably scary things that want to kill me. Let's just take a little sleep. There we go. Okay. So, try this again. Let's just swing on... There's a little water down here. Actually, you know what? I think there's an infinite water source right next to my hemp farm. I just kind of realized that. Did I just... Yep, totally just walked right by this infinite water source. Hey, how you doing there? Totally didn't see ya. Losing my mind, apparently. Okay, let's see if this works. Can I put water directly into this guy? Okay. Okay. It doesn't say anything about that. Fluid enrich, canning, drain from cell, fill cell from tank, fluid enrich. Okay, so we need some of this lapis lazuli dust. Let's just take a look. Lapis lazuli dust, macerator, compressor, crusher. Doesn't look like I can do it in a pulverizer. So, I think we're going to have to make the macerator. So let's see. Macerator. Here we go. 3 diamonds. Okay. That's doable. That's doable. Let me get that crafted up. I'll come back to you in just a sec. Alright guys, I am back, and I've run into a little bit of an issue, and that is that I do not actually have... Oh, I can teach it an enchanting table. Yeah, what not? We'll teach it the enchanting table. I want to put all of this stuff in here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and convert that to diamonds, because I actually don't have enough. Can I learn? Oh, I don't know the recipe for flint either. Well, that's a little unfortunate. That's alright. We'll just hold on to it for now. I'm gonna have to go off and try to find... I'm gonna go try and find some flint, it appears. Not that that's the end of the world, but... was not in the plan for today. Apparently I've never actually taught my thing how to do flint. That's okay. I'm sure we can find some gravel relatively easily around here. Let's see. Is there any down in here? Maybe? Underwater, perhaps? That's usually a good place to find gravel. No? Yes? No, not so much, huh? Oh, there's some over there. Okay, awesome. Please, oh please. Give me flint. Just one. And I don't want this junk on top. There we go. We got flint. All right. A lot of flint, actually. More than we even needed. Awesome. So, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can get just a tiny bit more, because I need 4 of them. And I want to teach one to the EE3 table. So this works out pretty well. Still really got to do something with this steampunky tower area thing. It just doesn't look good. It just so doesn't look good. I need to find a way to give it some love, and I haven't figured that out yet. But I digress. So, let's come down here. You need to learn flint, because that's really kind of an important thing for you to know. I'm just saying, game. Alright, now, if I throw those diamonds in there, now I should be able to make the macerator. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. And sure, we'll put the algae away. I don't know what that's from or for, but we'll just put it away for now. Okay, so macerator I'm going to put here. We'll put another insulated cable there so that the thing has the power. And now we should be able to grind up lapis into lapis dust. So, let's go grab ourselves a bit of lapis. And let's try this out. Let's see if this thing works as advertised, shall we say. So we'll do that. Wow, that takes a long time. That is painfully slow. Okay, well, it's a thing. Lapis lazuli dust. Throw that guy in here. Yes? No? Canning. Drain cell. Ooh. Wait, drain from cell into tank. Okay. With this, is that going to make coolant? No, that made water. Fill into cell. Fluid enrich. You know what? Let's do this. Let's put drain, fill from cell. Let's do that. Switch tanks. Okay. That's doing a thing. Oh, wait. Stop. Okay. That goes here. Switch tanks. No? Canning. I guess we'll have to make this into water so we can then enrich it with the lapis lazuli dust or something. If I put this, enrich there, I would think switch tanks. Let's take a look at that again. Industrial craft. The coolant. Oh, distilled water. Not just regular water. Aha. Okay. How does one make distilled water? Probably isn't going to tell me, is it? Nope. Let's see. Is there a distillery block? Fluid distributor. Distillation tower. Solar distiller. That looks promising. Recipe is not super difficult. Maybe that's it? Maybe? Possibly? Only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and make ourselves the solar distiller. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I have everything I need now to go ahead and make this bad boy. So, let's give this a try. So the first thing are these universal fluid cells, and those need glass panes, which I do have. Why click into thing, I am not sure, but that's so So incredibly annoying. And there's doing it with the glass blocks as well. Okay. Well, there we go. We've got the solar distiller. I'm not sure why that's not working, but whatever. All right, let's grab some empty cells. We got some water cells. We got a water cell here. I'm assuming, since it's called the solar distiller, it goes outside. That's my guess. No expert. Certainly don't know for sure. It's always night. Why is it always night when I come upstairs? Like every single time. I don't understand. Is it never day around here? I don't know. I'm also the only person on the server, and I'm the only person that I've actually seen on the server for a while. I have not seen anyone other than myself in far too long. So, yeah. But let's put this over. Let's try plopping it down right here. And let's just see. We put that in here. And it slowly drains. Okay. Very slowly drains. But it is working. Okay, so now that we kind of know what we got to do, let's go ahead and make 2 more of those water fluid cells, and I'll come back in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I spoke too soon. Krillic actually just logged on, who some of you may remember from Kingdom Craft, actually. He's on this server as well. But yeah, so I made a couple more of those fluid cells. And we'll just drop those in here, let those fill up. Those are slowly, very slowly going to drain and fill up these empty cells. Very, very slowly indeed. It's going to be painful. Probably won't be done with that by the time this episode is over, in fact. But that's okay. That's all right. Let's go ahead and pop down here. There we go. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of this stuff into my ME system for now. I think we've done some good stuff with IC2 today, and I want to do a little bit of work on that house that I was talking about that just is an eyesore at this point. So we're going to shelve IC2 for a little bit. I'm going to grab some spruce wood, not the redwood sapling, spruce wood. There we go. Let's grab some redwood as well. And a bit of cobble. And I'm grabbing things that I don't need. There we go. Better. And let's see if we can work something out here. Let's also recharge my jetpack while I'm here. Just real quick. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can work something out to make this thing a bit better. So I think we definitely need something on this side. Like, without a doubt, we need something over here. And we did a tower on this side, but I'm thinking here we should do another tower. Where did we start this one, height-wise? Started it right about the top of this level. So I'm thinking this one will start... Ooh. There we go. We'll start about here, and we'll go up higher than the other. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. How big was this? Was this 3 wide? Yeah, 3 in between. I think here we'll go maybe 4 in between. So let's maybe do that and see how it looks. What do we think? Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Okay. So we're making progress now. We're making progress. This is good. This is good. We're going to have a little bit here that kind of sticks out a little bit. We'll bring it up to like here, I think. Oh. Maybe here. We'll bring it up to there. That'll be fine. And then on top, I'll just kind of connect that over. So it kind of reaches up and around, and I think that will look pretty good. You go there, and you go there. And then the rest of this... Oh, come on. It's so difficult to build under these conditions, I must say. There we go. I mean, I'm saying that as I'm flying around with the jetpack. You know, if this was vanilla, there would be no complaints about the jetpack, I'm sure. Okay, so we'll do something like that. That looks good. And then let's make some redwood slabs. And we've got some redwood planks. So redwood slabs, I think I'm going to put... how do I want to do that? Do I want... Maybe we do this. And we'll put our redwood like so. And that will be full planky things. And then we'll maybe fill this in. Okay. How's that look from down below? Not terrible. Not terrible. I can dig it. I can dig it. Okay. And then here, we'll go ahead and bring this up. And can I use the builder's wand for this? Will it do the whole thing? Oh, it totally will. I love this thing. Look at that. Ah, I just saved myself like an hour of my life. Okay. Torch. Can't put a torch there. Just kidding. Torch here. We'll put a torch there. That'll work. And then I'm going to put slabs maybe at this level. That seems like a good level. And then everything on top of this will be planks. So we'll go like that. There we go. And let's just take a look at the basic shape. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad at all. Now we need to work out this, which we can do. Actually, you know what? I think it would be better if we used slabs up here. Cobblestone slabs. Just like so. We'll just do something like that. And then maybe here we use the stairs. Like so. Or maybe even better yet, we go slab, slab. No, just kidding. That's going to look really not good. So we'll do... stuck on things. There we go. Still stuck on things. Okay, better. So we do something like that. Give it a little bit of a roof shape up there. Excuse me. Except it's not really a defined roof shape. I don't think I particularly like the slab thing. I thought I would. It just didn't do it for me. So we're going to go back to my original idea of stairs like this instead, I think. There we go. And then maybe here we could put a slab. Does that look better? Yes. Yes, it does. For sure. Okay. Now here, right there, we're going to put some of that in. And right here, we'll knock out room. 1, 2. We'll knock out room right here for a nice, big, tall window. Which will look good once we actually have glass panes in it, I think. And we'll have to do some things with some of the other sides as well. But it's getting there, right? I mean, it doesn't look completely horrible anymore. It still kind of looks completely terrible. But it's progress. Progress is being made in the right direction. How's this doing? We are up to about a third of a single energy cell. Terrible. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much all that I have time for in today's episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.